and preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. A great way to finish the week strong. Friday afternoon, live on 2K Sports. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward, and it's Van Vliet in at point. And for the Warriors, Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. And it's Moody in at the 3. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many passers are on both rosters.
Now here's Curry. The three, counted from distance.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
Thompson passes to Van Vliet. Back to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Warriors. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Brian, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Outside Podziemski. Butler on the wing. Up top Podziemski. And here's Green from the arc. Durant pulls it in. Thompson outside. Pass to Şengün. Smith outside. Now Van Vliet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Lets it go from deep. Şengün, no good. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And defense has been the strength of the Warriors. So what do they need offensively, Tim?
Well, B.A., they need more consistent scoring outside of Steph Curry. Jimmy Butler certainly has helped, but to win at the highest level, it requires more than one three-level scorer.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
A nice shot by Smith.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Butler, a screen on Van Vliet. Pass to Podziemski. And here's Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Moody misses. Houston leading by 3. Here's Durant. Now Van Vliet. Şengün in the post. Working on Green. Thompson, a screen on Butler. For 3, Durant. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Outside Podziemski. Outside Butler to stop the drought. And again, no good by Golden State. Houston leading by 6. Outside Durant. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Şengün. Shot clock at 6. Offline with a 3. The Warriors have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Thompson. And it's a big finish right on Draymond Green. Oh, my goodness.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. The 3 is up. The dive for the ball. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Thompson with it. Green picks him up. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The Warriors pull it in.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Outside Podziemski. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Here's Durant. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Well, Tim, Kevin Durant, the winner of the 2025 Magic Johnson Award, recognized for his grace with the media.
Well, he is willing to engage with the media and the fans, B.A., even on a range of topics. He'll weigh in and give his thoughts.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Post is checked in for Draymond Green. Jackson Davis comes in for Jimmy Butler. Kuminga, he's checked in for Moody. And Hield is subbed in for Podziemski. And then for Houston, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Finney Smith comes in for Smith. And Tari Eason subbed in for Kevin Durant. Left side Curry. Pass to Kuminga. Capella with a rebound.
What a contest. That looked like a guaranteed bucket.
Curry against Van Vliet. Shoots over Curry. It's rebounded by Golden State. Right side Kuminga.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. And the Rockets with possession. They've got a 13-2 run going. Thompson passes to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Here's Hield. After the basket by Houston. Pass to Kuminga. Blocked! And they recover it. Jackson Davis' screen. Hield for three. Drops in the three.
This is his shot. The defense must chase Hield off that three-point line.
Now here's Thompson. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
And their ball pressure has been a major story in this one. Their ability to create turnovers and then turn that into offense. What a huge difference that has made.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
He hits the second from the line. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, hard to find a more respected vet in this league than point guard Fred Van Vliet. The heady vet will now also guide the Players Union in his new role of president, replacing C.J. McCollum. As a guy who went from being undrafted to an all-star to signing a max contract, he can certainly relate to most every player in the league.
He's come a long way. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. Houston leading by 10. Pass to Thompson. Here's Finney Smith. Houston working the ball around. 5 on the clock. Shot from the wing. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. And here are the Warriors now. And here's Curry. Back to Hield from the arc. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. And here's Houston. They're on an 18-5 run. Eason can't get it to go.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Hammers the lob through.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Now here's Van Vliet. Outside Eason, 4-3. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Houston Rockets finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back with you shortly. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Rockets. Guys?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Well, it's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Alperen Sengun out there with Tari Eason. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship, period." Brian, back over to you.
All right, thank you, Allie. Now here's Durant. Pass to Sengun. Outside Eason. Thompson, a screen on Hield to the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Gets stolen by Hield. Outside for Green. Back to Podziemski. Lets the three fly, and the Warriors miss again. Houston leading by 10. Van Vliet on the wing. Moody defends. Durant. Sengun, a screen on Butler. Out left to the wing. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Butler with the ball for the Warriors. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. And out of bounds, Houston will have it.
Yeah, he was surprised by that. I don't think he knew the pass was for him.
Santos is checked in for Hield. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Smith, he's checked in for Eason. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Outside Podziemski. Green, a screen. Pass to Santos. Moody on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Thompson. Durant earning those 2 points.
Durant just going to work inside, outsmarting the defense and getting the close range look.
Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. On the wing, Green. Outside Butler to snap the cold streak. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. And it's Durant gliding in for the fast break finish.
Just an aggressive inside play from Durant, pushing past the contact to get a shot.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Three minutes of action thus far in the second. Outside Moody. Pass to Butler. Outside Podziemski. Butler, a screen on Sengun. 4 on the clock. Green with the ball. Guarded by Smith. Moody from outside. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith outside. Pass to Sengun. Van Vliet scanning the floor. The 3 is up. Sengun, no good. Warriors trail by 14. Now Butler. Up and over Smith. No good off the glass. Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Thompson. Back to Şengün. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Şengün's got his first basket.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Moody, looking to win the run. And the Warriors miss again. Houston leading by 16. Van Vliet with it. Now Podziemski defending. Van Vliet, the pass to Durant. And there's a 3-second violation. And the Warriors make some changes. Post is checked in for Green. Jackson Davis comes in for Butler. And it's Stephen Curry in for Podziemski. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. Moody with it. Still no points. It's good! Curry with a long-range bomb. All right, Tim, let me get your thoughts on this NBA rule change. End-of-quarter heaves don't count toward a player's three-point percentage.
I love it. My paycheck directly reflected my shooting percentage. So we've seen players purposely let that thing go a split second after the horn. I think we should encourage guys to try to make that shot.
Nothing better than the false hustle, let it fly after the buzzer went off. Not anymore, though.
Absolutely. Very, very true.
5 to shoot. Here's Jackson Davis. And the jumper from the wing offline.
Well, that's a tough matchup for the offense there. It's a low probability on that shot.
Capella, the pass to Durant. The shot's good. Durant's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense, it's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Back to Curry. Launches it from deep. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Smith passes to Durant. 2 points. That one goes. Durant's got 15.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Warriors trail by 17. A minute 37 left to play in the second quarter. Curry, and it comes off the front of the rim. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 12-3 run. And rejected. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
And the Warriors make some changes. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Santos. And it's Buddy Hield in for Moody. Finney Smith's checked in for Houston. Eason comes in for Durant. And Houston has possession. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Left side Eason launches it. The rebound by Post. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Jackson Davis in the high post. Back to Curry. Out to Kuminga. The 3-ball. It's hauled in by Houston. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Van Vliet. And he recovers it. Thompson scanning the floor. It's stolen by Kuminga. Curry against Van Vliet. Outside Hield. The 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
Curry against Van Vliet. And here's Thompson for 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with them. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
Houston leading by 17. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. And it's Moody in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Now here's Curry. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul. On defense, Houston. 17-point game. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Podziemski. Stolen by Thompson.
They've got to tighten up the ball control. That pass was just too easy to defend. And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Here's Golden State. Outside Moody. Outside Podziemski. Back to Moody. Clock at 6. Pass to Butler. Takes a 3. Rebound by Van Vliet.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Now here's Butler. No points yet. Green finds Curry. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Van Vliet, the pass to Thompson. Van Vliet with it. Now Podziemski defending. Van Vliet against Butler. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
A terrific position defender. Draymond can also challenge shots and protect the rim.
Pass to Moody. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Sengun, a screen on Curry. The kick to Durant. Back to Van Vliet. There's the 3. The Rockets with another miss.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. There's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Back to you.
He is on the rise. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Smith. Out to Thompson. Pass to Durant. Let's go with a 3. Podziemski grabs the board. And the Warriors with possession. Right now on a 9-0 run. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Van Vliet. Durant finds Van Vliet. The kick to Durant. The Rockets again can't hit. Warriors trail by 10. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Houston working the ball around. Pass to Şengün. Out to Thompson. Smith with a screen on Curry. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Golden State with the ball. Big run right now for him, 11-2. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Post is checked in for Green. Jackson Davis comes in for Butler. Kuminga, he's checked in for Moody. And Hield is subbed in for Podziemski. And then for Houston, Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. And Eason subbed in for Kevin Durant. Hield with the ball. He's picked up by Eason. Curry. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Curry's got 8 points here in the quarter.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
Gets the 3 to fall. And the Rockets lead by 11.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And here's Hield from deep. Oh, Curry, just nasty from downtown.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Now he has quickly piled up the points by stringing those threes together.
The Rockets lead by 8. Thompson, a screen on Curry. Van Vliet finds Thompson. Here's the 3. Eason can't get it to go. Golden State with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Kuminga, the pass to Hield. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Jackson Davis with it. He's picked up by Eason. Screen by Post. From downtown, Eason pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Thompson. Finney-Smith, a screen. Thompson passes to Eason. Just 5 on the clock. Nice shot by Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Up top, Jackson Davis. Back to Curry. Fires the 3. Another miss. 6 makes, 6 misses so far. Inside. On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by Hield. Here's Eason. And Houston, another 3.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Curry with it. Van Vliet covering. Hield for 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Houston leading by 14. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Thompson. The rebound by Post. Post has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Where was the defense? Can't allow Hield to get this kind of positioning to throw it down.
Well, Houston's shooting a disappointing 38%. Van Vliet outside. Outside Eason. 3-pointer. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Houston going into the break up 12. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. We've got Alperen Sengun. Kevin Durant is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Fred VanVleet, and it's Eason in at the shooting guard position. Now here's VanVleet on the take for 3. That's good from Eason on the assist from VanVleet. And the Rockets lead by 15. And the Warriors with possession here. Outside Hield. Outside Podziemski. Outside Kuminga. On the wing, Green. 6 to shoot. Hield from outside. Drills it from deep. All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, B.A., it shows you how much the game has changed. I had a green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Warriors trail by 15. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Butler. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Outside for Green. Now here's Hield. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Houston leading by 15. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. VanVleet, the pass to Durant. Shot clock at 6. Wing shot on the way. That one goes. Count it. Durant's got 20 points.
As long as there's time on the clock, it's enough time for Durant.
And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul of the game. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside for Green. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Outside Eason. On the wing, Durant. To the middle. And Sengun gets it to go. And the Rockets lead by 19.
Like a matador. Ole! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Now here's Podziemski. Back to Butler. Will it go? Nails it from beyond the arc. Butler's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Houston leading by 16. Smith outside. The kick to Durant. Cuts off the pass. Oh, what an effort from Moody. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Outside Eason. Houston working the ball around. VanVleet outside. Outside Durant. Jacks up a three, and a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Butler. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Here's Podziemski. Pass to Butler. Outside Moody. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Green, guarded by Van Vliet, and it's Green missing. The Rockets lead by 19. Here's Smith. The shot from the low post is good.
Yeah, pretty slick move by Smith. You gotta have a strong handle to go up against NBA defenders.
And it's Butler with the ball for Golden State. Outside Podziemski. Eason against Hield to end the run. The offensive rebound. Green. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
The ultimate team player. Green does all the little things that end up making a big difference.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And Tim, last season, Draymond Green adding a Hustle Player of the Year award to his Hall of Fame resume.
Yeah, and B.A., that's an award every young player should aspire to have. But I know for Draymond Green, he was hoping to get his 2nd Defensive Player of the Year award.
Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Hield. And a change for the Rockets. Thompson's checked in. Şengün finds Van Vliet. Here's Eason. Butler covering. Thompson outside. The kick out to Van Vliet. Clock is at 3. Fires from 14. Podziemski grabs the board. Warriors trail by 19. Pass to Moody. Outside for Green. Here's Butler. This one for 3. The 3 ball is down.
Nice shot from Butler, making himself a threat from downtown.
Here's Thompson. Now Eason. Outside Durant. Shoots a 3. Now Şengün. Another shot. Oh, Green with a block.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Rockets.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And what a huge performance it was for Kevin Durant.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
Now here's Podziemski. 50 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. Outside Thompson. Eason outside. Thompson outside. Outside Van Vliet. Here's Eason. Just 5 to shoot. Şengün. It's money from deep.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. From deep. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Tim Legler, Ali LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.